None of that. Hold on. I'm almost there. Situating. I'm situating here. How's it going? What is it, Wednesday? It's Wednesday. And yes, we are in a tropical someplace. Somebody had to get a haircut for the tropics. All right, whatever. I'm not going to criticize. Looks a little shaggy. I'm just saying. Who's here? Oh, maybe our agent. What's up? LA, what's up? 420! Rose Gaming, what's up? Sparrow, what's going on? Liberate, what? Everwild. And Volak. But BG said something. What's up? Mayhem Mercy. Mizzelle, Powerful Vidsful. Dark Knight 9. Dark Knight 9, how's it going? Zapple. No. Dark Overlord. Thanos, what's going on? Acadian Dragon, what's up? No. Surname withheld. You don't know them. Zombie Snow White. Ashfaratu. Vigilante Wolf. Ghost Panda. Andrew Mantis. Zapple. No, I said Zapple. Tomo, what's up? Sam 7. Whoosha! 7 of them. They're all here. They're all named Sam. Sam, and Sam. I know one of them likes to be called Sammy, but, it's just, I'm not going to differentiate.
There is nothing wrong with insanity.
Yes, there is.
When you see what normal is.
That's true. One month. Okay, I thought there'd be a no. Where'd you get your You keep finding these coffees. Where does she keep finding them? Thank you. Zapple, thank you. With David, what's going on? Vampire God. Grim. Sparrow. Wolfcanus. Commander Riker. What's up? Awesome cravat. Argonian Zorgon. What's up? How's it going? Mullet Man, Mayhem Mercy. I think we got everybody. Did we get everybody? I keep missing a month and it goes down to 1. Yeah, life happens. Who?
Hello, everybody in chat.
Ellie!
Hello, PG.
What's up? Hi. How are you? We're doing all right. Hope everyone else is doing all right. Now we got this summer. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm amped up. I am amped up. This is why. Because we went food shopping. And, every time you go food shopping, it's such a chore. Because, everything's expensive. And you're like, do I really want this $8 banana or this $4 apple? It's like, I know, organic, right? But in the distance, in the far off distance, down the seasonal aisle, past the newly discounted summer stuff, we saw Halloween candy. There is Halloween candy surfacing in the stores. Summer is almost over. Oh, good day to you, tropical feels. We're going to get some kind of nice fall goodness going on. I love fall. I'm a fall guy. What do you mean the show with Lee Majors? What are you talking? Apparently there was a show with Lee Majors called The Fall Guy. Really? Why do you know that? Fine, I'm Lee Majors today. Whatever. Who was he? A Bionic Man, right? Okay, we're good. Wow, such useless knowledge. Good afternoon. Azoth, what's up? She just got a haircut, which caused her to lose all of her awesome hair powers. Her hair powers are a little bit more scary than awesome, frankly. All the other powers seem to be intact, though.
Bits for Halloween approaching. Let's celebrate.
Let's celebrate! Halloween fast approaching.
What's up, everyone? MPG. Just came off my own stream of a Super Mario World ROM hack with 55 viewers, which is rare for my small channel, so here's some good vibes for everyone coming off a good stream.
Wow, that's good, dude. Dude, man, that is awesome. Yeah, don't underestimate the people that'll show up for Mario. It's Mario! 55, dude. Nothing to scoff at. There are people languishing with like one viewer. Sometimes none. It's weird. Congratulations. That's good. It's a good start. Yeah. What's your favorite part of autumn? Everybody going inside complaining it's too cold and me enjoying the empty streets that are society. It's so cold out. Oh my God. I miss summer. Oh yeah, you miss it? Go in your house and put the heat on. I'm going to go wander the streets unfettered by society. Thank you. That in winter, I love it. But I would have to say I do like enjoying a warm coffee on a chilly day. That's what I like about all of them, man. Of course, the colorful leaves, because they always turn a awesome shade of pumpkin, That's what I like. It's like all the trees got together and they're like paying tribute to the pumpkins. They're like, let's be orange today. And it's like, pow.
You bits give me power.
That looks like one of the local nature, bird watching parks where my dad goes to take pictures.
It could be, but we haven't been pooped on yet, so. Why would you bring me out here? I don't like birds. They peck at me. They're like, pow, 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 pow. Oh, you have seeds inside your head. Let's eat them. Thank you. Commander Riker. What's up? Oh, no, you're talking to somebody else. My favorite holiday is almost here. Halloween. Woo. Some of us specialize in useless knowledge. I know, right, Shadow Star? It's very important. How would Wikipedia be accurate if it wasn't for, people like you sitting at home saying, well, technically Lee Majors was also in this Fall Guy. People need, the world needs people like you. So when they look it up, they're like, hey, it's people like him that makes everyone else feel smart because they looked it up and you're the one that put the information there. Everyone just takes it and think they're smart. Anyway. Luigi's dead. What are you
Hello,
talking?
chat. Hello, PG. Just popping in to give good vibes.
Dragon Love, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Good vibes to you. Good vibes to Dragon Love. Gotta love them dragons. Especially ones that show up into town and then just set it on fire with breath and they're just like, all right, whatever. My mind is wandering today. What?
I'll praise the people with the useless facts and trivia.
Dude, it's so important and it makes things interesting. Unless you're like a show-off,
Went to Goodwill on Friday and saw a poster that was black, red, white zombie hand that said it's coming.
Huh. I hope you picked it up. We went to the thrift stores as well, but it was bittersweet.
Hello, PG,
What's up?
Pauline, and chat. Luna Silverclaw and I wanted to update you on our internet debacle from last week.
Oh.
We have internet now.
Yeah.
We were offline for 8 days but found out that, because of their order mess up, the order for shut off of service from the previous tenants was fulfilled.
After we had just had it turned on a day before. Incompetency, I say. That goes beyond incompetent. That's like, that people want internet down, close, and then it's just like, hey, there are people still living here. You just paid a bill. Their name is different. Why is the internet not working? We thought you left. Is my name James? No. You're not James? No, I'm not James. Can you turn on the internet? Well, we're going to have to send out a technician. Why? My God, I just don't understand, internet anymore. I want to adjust my mic. Hold on. Mic noises. Moved around. All right, that's a little better. Now I'm not, hunched over. That's terrible. Yeah, let's see. Radio Rabbit. Hi, PG. Say hi to everyone at... What it? You break what fix? What are you breaking? Who broke it?
Just wanted to let you know Mama Linda had a great birthday on Monday and she has no idea that Saturday I'm giving her real gift. I bought her a 92 Ford F-150.
What?
She has been wanting a truck for a long time now.
Why would you announce that? It's probably sitting in the driveway right now. They better not be watching now. Don't watch the VOD.
Give me power.
I don't know if you saw my DM on Twitter. If you didn't, I hope you can find use for Photoshop Elements 8 key I donated.
No.
Feel free to ignore this message and take the bits if you did. 503 bits have been donated in the name of Pumpkin Guy.
Hey.
Good afternoon,
Thank
everyone.
No. Oh my God. Aguado actually sent us a DM and it was just like, yo, dude, this guy wants to give you Photoshop. And we actually sent it back to him. We were just like, if you still have it, pass it along to somebody who could really use it because we haven't touched Photoshop Elements in forever. We just use regular Photoshop and we have a newer-ish version. We go as far up as to, Photoshop CS2. That's much appreciated, but if you know somebody who could use it, definitely pass it along. So there you go. We haven't used the code. We haven't used it. Thank you, though. It's really appreciated. No, I don't want to just take a code and use it and just have it sit on my computer doing nothing. You know, other people who really could use it, you know? Thank you. And what? Yeah, you break, I fix. Who broke it? I didn't break nothing. I'm supposed to give a shout out to them. You break, I fix? Do you have like another company called I break, you're out of luck? That would be great. You bring perfectly good merchandise in there and electronics, and they just take a hammer and smash it and then hand it back to you and then charge you $30.
Typical cable company turnaround.
Yeah, right. No, we're going to send somebody out there to check these. I am not the person that requested it to be a thing, and I've already paid for this. It should be on right now. But we're going to have to send out a technician just to make sure you are who you are. Well, I am who I am. What do you need? You want me to fax you my driver's license? What is the problem? You know, the last person, what is a guy? Was it a guy or girl? It was a girl. Well, I'm a guy, so then you can. Well, we still have to send out a technician just to make sure, you know, just in case. A lot of shenanigans happen, you know, people trying to take internet from other people. Like, really? They'll just come up with excuses and just keep putting you off. What you do is, no, man, since you got gypped out of 8 days of internet, they should actually refund that. So your next bill should have like a week off of your cost because you didn't have internet. I'm just saying, save that money. I hope you're having a fantastic time. Damn, it is lovely to see you live as always. Plus, I am already tired from working with 60 people today. I would be tired working with 6 people, let alone 60. My head would explode. No, man, no. That many people is like, that's a mob to me. That's a mob. All right, anyway, what are they? You break, I fix. I used to work with Vinny. You don't pay, I break. That's awesome.
Listening to you at work today. At least one thing is going good today.
Sovereign! Try to enjoy work. I know work is a pain, but, you know, it does pay the bills.
We need more small local internet providers that actually care about their customers.
Dude, every unfortunately, the majority of these small internet companies that are starting up, one, they don't have the human power to keep up with the actual maintenance of everything. 2, they seem to be fairly incompetent from my experience. 3, I cannot get internet service from somebody whose company is named from their actual name.
They're giving us a $26 credit on our bill, and we are not going to be billed for those 8 days of non-service.
There you go. Good. Oh, here's a $26 credit.
You give me power.
Mom Melinda won't find out about the truck because she is not home right now for the stream today. My brother took her to the beach today for her birthday.
All right. No, just making sure because, you know, it's like, hey, look, I got this awesome gift for somebody. You know, what if they're watching on their phone? I don't know. If they're at the beach, I don't think they'd be spending their time on the phone, but a lot of people do. Thank you. I burned my hand, make food. Don't do that. It hurts. Repost. There was crazy days when I would go swimming in my pool in the middle of the winter. It was the best, worst decision of my life. It's very invigorating, though. Dude, you ever dip your... Yeah, of course you have, because you're an idiot. You ever dip your face in, like, really ice-cold water, like polar bears kind of are like, yo, I'm not going in that. Dude, it's fun. It's good for your skin until it freezes over and cracks. Like a Terminator in a liquid nitrogen. Dude, I'd be tired just working with 3 people. All right? As Grizz would say, greetings and salutation. The Grizz, sassy Grizz! I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that stuff is clearing up. And I hope you're feeling better. No, they were sick. Keep up with things. It was trending on Twitter. Save the Grizzes. You didn't see it? Hashtag save the Grizzes? No? Well, maybe you should be on Twitter more. No, they're sick. Dire straits there. Kind of. I know it's a band. Shut up with your useless facts. God. I get exhausted from just working with one person. I'm too used to the solitude of overnight shifts. Yes. Overnight. And all right, what? You just work with Dawn, and even that sometimes.
You bits give me power.
What?
For the Horde.
Yay! Thank you. God. Oh, I gotta say, I've been watching people playing the new expansion on Twitch. Lady Sylvanas is my hero. I swear, no F's given. She is just like, hey, you know what? Like literally burning every bridges, and it's like, all right, if I can't have it, nobody can, kind of thing. I love that character. Oh my God, she is just so determined to just mess up everybody's day.
Yes, Pumpkin Diet is starting to clear up. We both still have a persistent cough, but we are feeling much better. Thank you for your concern.
Yes. All right. See, now we don't have to start the Twitter crusade to make sure to get better. All right, we're good. All right, good. Good. Get out of here. Shibida. Thank you.
I'm trying to kick my WoW addiction and I can't escape the game.
Yeah, it's difficult. Well, when did you stop? Kung Fu Panda, right? The Kung Fu Panda expansion? That was it. We were like, hands up. We were like, we're out. We're done. I know it's part of the lore and everything, but I just couldn't take the pandas seriously. The Pandarians or what the... I don't care, man. It was like hanging out with a bunch of Jack Blacks trying to do like Chinese accents, and it just did not work for me. Yeah, so we got out of there, and that was it. That was it, unfortunately. But, I mean, we've kind of kept up with, like, cutscenes on YouTube and all that other stuff just because we want to know the lore. Done it. My rescue kitty, who was fierce little hunter survivor, his name's Sylvanas. Yes. There you go. Sylvanas. Such a good character. Whoever does the... does anybody know who does the voiceovers for that character? Lady Sylvanas? Her voice is... I don't like ASMR, but I will listen to that voice actress just threaten everybody in the phone book and just go to sleep in audible bliss because I love her voice so much. And I gotta say, you know, I'm not like... I don't go out of my way and say, wow, they got a really nice voice, or, oh, that's really cute. They got a really cute voice. I don't do any of that, but this particular vocalist is just... And maybe it's the acting. The acting is just so good. And I'm like, wow, I love this character. I know the voice actress probably isn't the same in real life, and it probably isn't just killing everybody left and right. But, you know, one can hope. But thanks for the follow. Yeah. Pandas killed WoW. Yeah, well, at least for us it did. I kind of wanted to get into the whole Legion thing afterwards, and then I was just, I said no. I couldn't do it. I was like, did they take the pandas out? They're like, no, they're still there. I'm like, I'm done.
I have a murder in my yard. Never saw one that big.
Yeah, that's like every day where you live, right? Yeah. I know, it's fun. They start coordinating too and talking to each other. They're like a bunch of little flying raptors. It's crazy. Patty Matson, you are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I am amazed at your vocal talent, and I hate everything. Good job. No, it's very difficult for me to like say, yo, you are just tremendous. I saved those kind of accolades for like Steve Vai and really super talented guitarist or something, you know? Oh, man. I got to write that down. Let me write it down. I wrote it down. You know, now I'm gonna have to send her like a greeting card or something saying, "You're so great. I love your vocal work. Signed, Pumpkin Guy." And she'd be like, "Oh, great. I shouldn't have gotten into Warcraft. Now I got all these weirdos following me, talking pumpkins." All right, whatever. Bradley, no, I can't. Be back in bed after what? Look out for a package. Yeah.
Pumpkin Guy the Stalker.
I'm not a stalker. I keep a healthy distance, you know, and if I really want to interact with individually, I just go to the shrine that I have built in a secluded area of the forest and just, you know, that kind of thing. It wasn't pandas, it was monetization and dumb me down to the game.
Oh, Danker will be doing tarot card reading later today on VC on Discord.
Tarot card readings. Spooky stuff. No, it's not spooky. It's just science. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, a lot of people didn't like the way Warcraft was kind of dumbed down over the expansions. It came very easy to level. If everybody's ever played vanilla WoW, when you got to like level 40 and you got a mount, that was like an epic thing. It took forever, and it was like, wow, finally, I got a flippin' horse. Wow. Yeah, no, dude, vanilla WoW was really difficult. And I know they're like re-releasing it for like the hardcore fans and whatever. But, you know, it's not going to be the same. You know?
Sylvanas is my war chief, and I will follow her to the ends of the world.
Yes. There you go. Mizelle. I followed her up until the pandas, and unless she slaughters all the pandas, I'm out. Please Hey, Warcraft, if you want your next expansion to be really cool, just say it's called Warcraft. Kill all the pandas. What? And then that would be lore that would travel into, the real world. And it'll be like, oh, this is why pandas are extinct because of, the horde. I know they're not extinct. Come on. Just... 40. The riding cost. I know, right, dude? Everything was so expensive, too. Now it's like, hey, here's 9 gold. And you're like, what? Then it's like, what? I forget how much it was, but I know it was more than 9 gold. It was something ridiculous. People say the same thing about Blood Elves, though, when they first came out. Burning Crusade wasn't a bad expansion. That was actually decent. But, what was the one after that? I don't even remember anymore. That wasn't Cataclysm, right? No, Wrath of the Lich. That was good. That was a good one. And then flipping... I think we got a poster here. Hold on. Cataclysm. Cat. That we hung around for. I kind of found that fun, even though people were starting to complain about certain things, and then the pandas, and that was done. PvP servers or PvE? I'm a PvE person, actually. I love exploring. I like looking at things, and I know Warcraft isn't like graphically tremendous, but I just like exploring. I know it's stupid, but I'm an explorer person. So I like when I played Elder Scrolls Online, I was just wandering around trying to get stuck in walls to see where the maps end. It's just, I know, it's stupid. With 900 gold, what? Warcraft, Pandemonium. There you go, Pandemonium. Yeah, 10 gold, fly through Northrend. Yeah, 10. Oh my God, that's right. I forgot about the cost of traveling too. That was difficult. Like you had to literally check your coin purse and be like, oh my God, can I afford this flight? During the summer festivals, you had to fly around everywhere, and you're like, I can't do this. So you got on your stupid horse, and you're just like, yeah, all right, let's go to the next flipping blazer. It's so dumb. Wrath of the Lich King with Ozzy Osbourne commercial. I don't remember that, actually. All right, we got to look that up.
I did the same thing on Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, there you go. See? I'm not the only one. Because we were actually playing Skyrim for a little bit because Don bought the remastered one because it was like $20. And we were playing it a little bit, and we were just fixated on trying to scale mountains to see where we could go. And we literally found a place that says, you cannot go here. No. Excuse me if I am mistaken. I do recall Bethesda, when they released the game, they said, if you see it, you can go to it. Apparently that wasn't the case. I literally found a place, you can't go there. You're not allowed to go there. I'm like, wait, what? I literally found the invisible walls in Skyrim, the whatever remastered thing. I know, but you're welcome. They do exist in there. So, I don't know. We like finding weird glitches. Why don't you be a game tester then? My God, you can break a game in like 10 seconds. I can't stand PvP. Every game I've played with a PvP setting has always had the most toxic players. That's why we don't do PvP, because PvP has to rely heavily on the people.
1, 2, 3. Pennies from you to me. Thank you.
No greeting. At least Pills E still likes when my comment counts the pennies. Does anyone know how many neurotically yours trading cards there are? I'm only missing Begley from the first 13 now.
There's 13. And I guess Begley's the one you're missing. You know what? If you send a self-addressed stamp envelope, Please, not everybody do this. God. I can send it to you. Just put a little note in there. Self-addressed stamp, blah, blah, blah. All right, where's that coffee? My God. Self-addressed stamp envelope to the P.O. box, which is down there. I can send it to you. But, request a Begley one if you need it. No, man, I'm not going to have them, wait till March, Anyway, repost. I still can't get behind the pandas. I'm sorry, I tried. I even played a panda for a while to give them a chance, and it was like, nope, sorry, not happening. Same here. I like the monk class, but other than that, the pandas, I'm like, I maybe Kung Fu Panda ruined pandas for me, because I just think Jack Black on that kind of thing, and I'm just like, please get these stupid bears out of here. Oh God, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Terror Monster Slayer, what's up? How you doing? You doing all right? Card cult instructions. I can send more than one envelope. Yeah, be sure to watch that classic Foamy episode. Oh, here we go. The instructions. Yeah, everyone messes up those instructions. I don't blame them at this point, but when you were doing it 15 years ago, everybody should have known how to send out a self-addressed stamp envelope. Now, nobody sends out letters. Literally went to a post office. Nobody knew. There was one person that did not know how to put a stamp on an envelope. And the guy's like, it's a sticker. Just stick it on the envelope. And the woman was like, where? Where do I put this? Upper right-hand corner. Over here? No, it's got to be it's better if you just put it, right side up. I kid you not. True story. Somebody didn't know where to put a stamp on an envelope. You could even Google it. I know they had a phone in their hand. Google stamp placement envelope. Oh, look, there's a consistent visual thing where all the stamps are in the upper right-hand corner. Wow, maybe I should apply that to my own usage of this stamp and envelope. Please. Then we were next up online, and the guy's just shaking his head. He's just like, oh, my God, I'm too old for this. It's funny. We had a little bit of lag. Don't do it. I got to get my coffee. It's in the fridge. That sweet, sweet cold brew from Commander Riker. Just sitting there waiting to be consumed. Dun, dun, dun. Begley's the one missing. Yeah, that's not new. But that's not new. But we got to, hey, why don't you make cards with me out and then for fall, and then people can send a self-addressed stamp envelope and we'll send it to them. That'd be good. One of me and one of her. What?
I got my dad a Funko Pop of Captain Apollo from Classic Battlestar Galactica for his B_day. He was born in 62, so he a child of the 60s and 70s. I need ideas for gifts. I buy him camera stuff, but I can't afford it.
Yeah, stuff from that era is expensive.
I'm going to Monster Mania 40 convention this Saturday in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Maybe I'll see some people here over there.
I don't know. See if Mr. Lobo's going to that. From Cinema Insomnia. No, man. Just be like, yo, the guy who does Foamy says hi. He'll be like, what? Really? No, he knows who we are. I know who he is. I don't talk to him, though, even though I have his email. I'm sorry, Mr. Lobo. We're terrible. We're very busy, and we apologize. I'm just letting him know in case he's watching. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, no. Dude, growing up in the 60s and 70s, that must have been awesome. Because, there were a lot of cool shows that came out during that time period, especially the 70s, and then the 80s, and then the 90s, and then everything fell apart in 2000. That was like a media apocalypse where everything was boring and dumb in reality. Bring back the 70s. No, bring back the, you know what? Bring back the 30s through the, no, not the 30s. Post-war 40s through 1999. That's good. 1999. Where there's still a little bit of misery if Y2K was going to happen. That's what I want. Time machine. Okay. No, actually, it wasn't that great. Media was better, but there was less of it, which was probably a good thing. Anyway, I'm wandering. Coffee time. Let's go. Well, unless you went to Kent State. No, I didn't go to Kent State. I mean, his characters are awesome, but his voice, yikes. Who's this? Who's this now? Pauline's almost out of coffee. Yeah, I'm sure another one will manifest shortly. Anyone remember the 60s? We're never there. Oh, okay. No, I mean, I literally remember the 60s through the media, that, like, the music and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, I know. I see what you're saying. All right. Woodstock. And hey, man, okay, I get it. Okay. It took me a while because I wasn't there. Shut up. Bring back the 80s and I'll be a happy man. 80s had some cool stuff. You and John were talking about that just as progression of media. Doesn't it seem like there was a lot more stuff people cared about in the 80s and 90s? Like, people would stop what they were doing to watch a show.
I can't count the hours wasted exploring Skyrim instead of saving it from the world-eating dragon.
Screw those dragons. I don't care about no dragons. Why would I care about that? Well, it's a whole thing about Skyrim dragons. I don't care. I'm exploring here. Oh, but there's a dragon terrorizing this town. Only you, the dragonborn, can say, don't care. I'm over here. I'm stealing bananas from this little fruit cart. Oh, there's a dragon. Wow, these are really good apples. Literally, that's my experience. Hey, I need more cheese wheels. Oh my God. How many cheese wheels? I got over encumbered by cheese wheels in like 10 minutes. 80s, one-hit wonders. I mean, that really hasn't changed, actually, because if you think about YouTube as basically global media right now, there are those one-hit wonders, where their video gets really popular and then nobody hears about them ever again. Like Gangnam Style guy, Pineapple Pen guy. What does the fox do in his spare time when he doesn't have any toilet paper? Songs like that nobody cares about now. I have a pen. I have a pineapple, and I am going to beat you to death with both. Gilbert Godfrey, that guy. Oh, he's the one with the annoying voice. Yeah, Dawn does not like his voice at all. And I can't even mimic it. Like, he can probably do the Bobcat guy who's like, that kind of thing, where he's all like messed up and whatever. But Gilbert Godfrey, he's just so, but that's his thing. That's a shtick, so. Wouldn't it be funny, like, in his home, he was like, yes, dear, today was a delightful comedy show, and, it was a little straining on my voice, but it was an exceptional evening of humor and frivolity for all. Then when he talks to the postman, he's like, oh, thank you for the mail. I'm so glad it showed up. Blah. You're like, wow. Kids are like, Dad, why do you talk like an idiot when you're on stage? Well, it is what the commoners seem to enjoy. It's like, you don't want to seem too intelligent for the masses, or otherwise they will resent you. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe you're too smart for the general public. You're like a Simon Pegg movie nobody appreciates. Anyway. What do you think of Jones being banned from almost all forms of online media? I will say, wait for it.
My favorite is your impression of Beetlejuice. I still can't stop smiling after that.
Was that good?
It was pretty good.
Oh, I got to work on that, actually, because I could probably do it then. If that was okay, then I got to just hone it a little bit. I don't know. I can't do it now, though. I'm on the spot. Now, the Jones guy, thank you. I will preface this with, one, I don't know exactly what he did to screw up everything so much, aside from, being himself. But I find it alarming that an individual's literal entire existence can be blocked by social media. Essentially, a guy could be a schmuck doing schmucky things, whatever. But that's what you got to worry about. That's scary, So if we disappear, you're going to have to be sending stuff to that P.O. box. Yeah. No, I'm not joking about it. Thank you. What?
Grizz does an imitation of Mickey Mouse that is spot on and gives me the willies.
That's scary, because Mickey Mouse is, in my personal opinion, a very demonic character. Nobody should have a voice that high, not even a squirrel, and just be able to carry on a conversation where he's like, oh, hi, everybody, that kind of thing. It's just like weird. It's weird. And I don't like talking mice. That's not racist, you idiot. Anyway, Bobcat Gold what? Actually speaks normal, and his stage voice is a shtick. Oh, well, yeah, I could see that. I can't see him directing a movie like, why don't you go over there and that kind of thing, and you just be like, this guy's directing a film like this? They're like, yeah, the studio gave me money. Yeah. Just like, oh my God, this film is never going to be completed. That I can get because he was just so, off kilter in his character performance that you cannot imagine that guy being the way he is. But I don't know about the other guy. So Gilbert Godfrey. Gangnam Style guy has had a career before YouTube and is still raking in views. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Because he's got that one hit everybody goes back to. It's like Aha's Take On Me. What else do you know by them? Exactly. And you're bored when you try to copy Disney character voices. I know, right? Ugh. The Disney logo has the number 666 in it. Come on. Who comes up with this stuff? Have you been listening to that Jones character? Not anymore because nobody can find him now. I wonder if he's been scrubbed from Google. No, he doesn't exist, apparently. It's so weird. He's going to have to do mail order catalogs. Oh, my God. I would actually enjoy that. That would be fun. Because then you get something in the mail. It's really special. Speaking of which, Brandon, we're working on the letter. I'm sorry. No, he sent us a letter, and we haven't gotten back to it. And I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. It's been hectic as usual. Is that your Bob Goldthwait impression? No, because I don't know how to do one. I just... whatever movies I've seen him for, I just broken vocal cords. That's what it is. I like Take On Me. I know a lot of people do. I like it myself, but I don't know anything else they've done. Hence the one-hit wonder thing. It's like, who knows anything else by the band Aqua, with the exception of that Barbie girl song? Yeah, right? Just... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. What's this? It's a talking pumpkin guy. They were a one-hit wonder, though. Yeah. Gassy Mexican does great. He does some very good impressions. I actually caught, before we went to sleep last night, he was playing, he was doing RP in Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, dude, this guy, he's got such a good voice. He really does. And he does very good character impressions, too, most of the time. So, yeah. Gassy Mexican! For those who don't know, he's a streamer. Yeah. That's his name. I'm not making fun of him. I don't know what he eats. Maybe you should go see one of those digestive doctors then. He has multiple hits and originals just as popular, if not more. Like Gentleman and New Face. I've never heard of them. I'm saying stateside. Find another person who actually knows, like, a lot about the Gangnam Style guy, Aside from, his hometown being like, or home country being like, oh, he's so great. I mean, most people in America, it doesn't go that far.
I never trusted Disney whatsoever. Any company with that many secrets is trying to keep something evil under wraps.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, it's a possibility. But they have enough money to silence anyone who gets in their way, so. Thank you. Aqua has a song, Turn Back Time. Is that the Cher song? If I could turn back time and not use a vocal processor?
I have a few YouTubers I watch, mostly smaller ones that are fairly good in voices.
Oh, there's a lot of good voice actors there, but apparently it's very difficult to break into the business now because everyone's trying to conglomerate it as well. Got to have an agent, got to have a representative, blah, 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 because agents really need to be taking a big chunk of your money for getting you a job, supposedly. Wouldn't be the fact that your talents in and of themselves can get you a job. It's like, hey, you know who's really good? That gassy Mexican guy. Let's hire him. Oh, whoa, does he have an agent? Well, I don't think so. Well, then forget that. I was like, why not? He's perfect for the role. Well, he's got to have an agent. It's like when companies won't accept your media content like movies and whatnot unless it goes through a distributor. Why do I have to go through a distributor? They want the content. Why are they going to try to hook me up with a distributor so they can get extra money? And then you do some research and you figure out the distributor is actually owned by the company who's you're actually trying to get your media on. It's like, wait, isn't this a conflict of interest and double dipping? Please. Aqua also did... Okay, dude, I don't care about Aqua. Like, if that band burst into flames right now, I'd be perfectly fine with it. I mean, literally. Aqua can catch fire. Pour gasoline on it. You're welcome. Anyway, those are stateside. He was huge following over here. Where? What? Oh, my God. Literally, the only, like...
Welcome back, silly human.
Hold on. Why?
Hi.
Hello, Celaroo! 37 moons, thank you. How's it going? Literally, like the only, I think J-pop, K-pop kind of band to actually break any Billboard chart was like Baby Metal. Literally, I think historically they're the only ones. So America hasn't really caught up, or they don't care about that kind of music. And I'm not going to get into a long discussion about it. That's frighteningly true about Disney. Disney is huge. They own almost every media company you could think of. Pretty much. Do they own World Press yet? No. Yes. Still independent. At least this week. No, there was rumors, though, right? They were like, hey, let's get this World Press guy because he's awesome. I'm making this up for the stockholders. We don't have stockholders. No, you guys are stockholders, right? There we go. We're going to overinflate our value by speculating about a Disney buyout because our content is so great and masterful. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to take that $7 billion from Disney, you know? I don't know. Do I really want to be a Disney mascot for the Halloween holidays? Just saying, you know, if they had a Halloween Town kind of theme, you know, I'd be perfect for it. But, you know, at what cost? I don't know. We got integrity to deal with, you know. What of the fans? Just saying. I'm just saying, hypothetically, probably, there are people at Disney trying to buy me out right now.
Slogging away at Disgaea 5's Platinum Trophy on PS4 is absolute hell. This stream is helping me stay sane at the moment, lol.
Why are you doing that? I can't do that. I've given up on achievements and trophies and all that stuff because I just don't care. Unless no, I see that. Unless you like a game so much you're going back for the replayability and it's that one last thing you got to get. I think it's really a way to just take advantage of people with OCDs. It's like, you know, you say you have like achievements for Xbox. And, you know, every game usually has about 1,000 gamer score. And you have like 990. And you're like, oh my God, there's just one more achievement I got to unlock. I have to do this. Because you're like super OCD about it. I need even numbers. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, good luck though. You really need to check your facts on that info about being anti-anything. Who's anti-what? Who's anti-what? Am I anti? I think I'm anti. Is that a thing? Can you be anti-anti? I'm against being against? Oh. Then I got sucked into a black hole because Michio Kaku got offended. You're not supposed to disrupt the time continuum. Making this up as I go along. Don't judge me. Hi.
Speaking of comedians, I've been going back to George Carlin and Richard Pryor. Which comedian has influenced you?
George Carlin. I would say George Carlin mostly. Dash of Lennis Deary. I said Lennis Deary. Get that coffee, will ya? Dennis Leary a little bit, but Dennis Leary is somewhat derivative, if not a lot, of Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks was another one. I mean, my God. I also like Stephen Wright just because of the monotone stuff. Stuff that just like goes right under the table that it takes a second to think about it just because it's said so deadpan. As for newer comedians, I am like, I don't find any humor in it because it very, very rarely has the, I guess, intellectual underpinnings that, say, George Carlin would have, you know? I like social commentary in my comedy, you know? I don't like, oh, man, you know, you ever fart in the shower kind of jokes, you know? Oh, it's terrible because then it's like it mixes with all the fog and steam and it stays there.
Not talking about you, John. Just talking about Walt Disney.
Oh, Walt Disney's dead. No, the actual guy, Walt Disney's dead. Or is he? Dun, dun, dun! I thought they froze his brain and they put it in an automaton. So really, he's like one of those automatons in a Disney park, and he's just spying on everybody. No? Okay. Thank you. Stephen Wright! Yeah, I Still Have a Pony. He came out with another album, I'm not going to say recently, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, called I Still Have a Pony. So look into that. Mitch Hedberg, George Carlin, wisdom about plane rides. I've been listening to a lot of George Carlin. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, let's follow. Thank you for the follow. I've been listening to a lot of George Carlin, and I kind of miss him a lot. I think he'd be laughing at our situation right now. That guy would just be like, wow. I can't imagine how angry he would be right now. Can you imagine? He would either be so angry right now, or he would just be laughing his butt off. You know? And that was George Carlin. You know, he'd be either really like against something, he'd be really vocal and intelligent about it, or he would just be like, all right, guys, you guys are on your own. Good luck. You're all stupid. Ugh. To be fair, George Carlin did a lot of that type of comedy too. Yeah, I didn't like George Carlin's earlier stuff. I really didn't. I didn't get into George Carlin until I think around You're All Diseased. And he was already an angry, stodgy old guy who was just like, you're all terrible. This is bad. You know, that kind of thing. And he was just, you know, I didn't get into I went back and listened to the stuff like, you know, Class Clown and whatever. And I'm like, wow, this is not the George Carlin I know. So we were late in his comedic cycle, so we missed a lot. And if there was what was it? What, You Can't Say That, whatever it was. There was some demo stuff on there that is really more along the lines of his later stuff in his early career. So he had to pick and choose what he actually discussed back then, because in the, I guess, 60s, 70s or whatever, it was like, you really had to be careful what you said. Much like it is today. I'm glad we've progressed so much. 2018. Way to go. Freedom of speech and all that. Anyway. I'm missing chat. Oh, it's your... Why?
I know I'm late with this, but I hate Aqua. I'm sorry. I do. Their song Barbie Girl makes me wish that I could hear nails on a chalkboard instead. The only song I barely like by them is Dr. Jones, and that's because it was inspired by Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones rocks.
Yeah, but I don't even think the content behind that song would actually make it bearable for me. I'm waiting on the Barbie Girl thing, though. That is something that just needs to be left in a bathtub unattended. Owen Benjamin is really good. Oh, it's pretty good. I don't care for his comedy from the late 70s and 80s, but anything from the 90s and older was awesome. Yeah, pretty much. I'm on that same boat there. You know, and it was actually kind of confusing to us when we went back, because we're like, George Carlin's awesome. You know, you were a little kid and you're just like, oh, I love George Carlin. He's so great. You know, and obviously a very big influence. And it was just like when you went back and you're just like, he was talking about toenail clippings. You know, you bend it in your hand a little bit and you're like, what? I don't know. Jeff Dunham was pretty good. Is he? I saw bits and pieces and I was like, Sometimes I just shrug and I'm just like, you got to consider you're a little older, so we've seen so much stuff, you know, as media goes. We love movies, music, comedy, everything, and we will watch it until our eyes bleed because we enjoy it so much. But then after a while, it's like, all right, I've seen everything. Bring something new to the table, you know. Any chance of getting John on camera to get his thoughts on the hardships of being a literal stockholder on an ill-will press unsold inventory? I don't know. Eventually the inventory gets sold or donated. And no, we're probably not doing no camera nutting. No camera nutting.
Sorry, I had a meeting. How's everyone doing and what's been going on?
Demo Man! Oh, we're talking about comedy, a bunch of stuff. We touched on Warcraft, new expansion. Sylvanas is awesome. And now we're just talking about, what are we talking about? Not having coffee. That's what we're talking about. Can I get my coffee now? Can I do that? I've been on for an hour. All right, let me just drink some water, and then I'll go get my coffee. I won't even need a be right back screen. I'm going to be that quick. Don Rickles? What about Soupy Sales? I'm going to go get my coffee now. All right. What did I miss? Who did? Just go get coffee. No, we got it. We're good. We cool. My two favorite comedians are Kevin Hart and Cat Williams. Hydrate. Hydrate!
You bits give me power.
I like the old comedians like Red Skellington. It was wholesome comedy that everyone could laugh at.
Yeah, and then everyone said, hey, you know what? Let's not make comedy that's wholesome.
Coffee. Not hockey. Please don't bring back at hockey puck.
We found a band that literally just talks about hockey. I kid you not. I forget the band name because we haven't really listened to it, but we'll get into that. Bum, bum. Rush. No, the band Rush? No. No, Rush has got a more varying... that's pretty clever, though. Yeah. No, literally, they dress up like hockey players and they just play hockey music. And I forget the name of it, and I'm sorry, and I'm not going to remember it because it's not printed on the disc. So, you know. But I think it's... What was it? I think the album's called, like, It's Hockey Season or something like that. And they have, like, songs like, I Lost My Teeth and, Hockey's Here and stuff like that. It's really weird. Name the band. The hockey band. I don't know the name. I literally don't. The disc doesn't have any writing of it. It was... We bought a CD in the thrift store, and in it, underneath the actual disc, was another disc, and it was a band that is literally just about hockey. 10 bits, what? Nasty Nate, what? I can't... Young bucks in the room need a homework assignment for Richard Pryor. I'll give you our great perspective, kids. There's a 20-bit thing for that to actually show up. I'm sorry, but, it gets hectic here. No, Richard Pryor, of course. I mean, you got Richard Pryor, like, I would say the golden age of Saturday Night Live type comedians. Steve Martin had his moments. God, who's the other guy? Eddie Murphy. Yeah. But as for a wholesome comedy, it's really hard to do now because the topics almost have to be a little bit more edgy because, like, even like a 10-year-old kind of, they've been on the internet. They know basically everything. So, making somebody laugh is a lot more difficult than it used to be. Billy Crystal. There you go. How are you doing? Matthew, what's up? We're doing all right. How are you doing? You doing good? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Speaking of hockey, our first round of playoffs starts Sunday. Wish me luck. Good luck. Hockey is dangerous. Be safe. Wear a helmet. Oh, man. Bet the band is inspired by the movie Strange Brew. Maybe. I don't know. Do you play Soul Calibur? And if so,
Eddie drew from Cosby and Pryor, with a little bit from Pum'Kin as well.
Oh, there you go. I can see that. No, let me get to Bill Cosby in a second. Do you play Soul Calibur? Soul Calibur, I used to, but we're terrible at fighting games.
Freud used to express that comedy is innately an expression of social taboos. We don't think something is funny unless it is some way outside of the norm.
Yeah, there you go. That's the thing. I don't know how accurate Freud was, though. Some people are more of a Jung type psychiatrist fan, Just saying. He gets all the accolades for some reason. Then I watched Def Comedy Jam 25-year special. Chris Farley had some good sketch Chris Farley was more of a physical comedian for me. He was just like all over the place. He was a very good physical comedian. I don't know about if he had any real stand-up, as opposed to falling around all the time, which he was very good at, apparently. I don't know any of his, if he had stand-up even. You might like the radio comedy series The World of Milton Jones. It's pretty awesome. Maybe. I'm going to look that up. You going to look it up? Danker, it took us like 2 years to find the War of the Worlds musical you recommended. We literally found a disc in a thrift store, a CD. And, no, I've said this before, and you might have missed it, but that soundtrack is literally very advanced for its time period. Like, I did not think it came out in 78. It felt like it was like 89. It was ridiculous. So, good on you for that. Hockey is dangerous, but awesome. Yeah. Soul Calibur 6 comes out October 12th. Can't wait. Yeah, we'd like to play that, but, again, I'm terrible at it. And Dawn can't play him because her hands are like all... I can only do so much with these notes.
Constantly gets mistake for either Chris Farley or a random Mexican.
Who? Who does? Who? Now I don't know. Just say it in chat. You don't have to do it again. Well, did not expect that to be, caught by Automod. I'm actually impressed this time. I don't know. What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, what? That's weird. Huh. Oh. Did I miss Thrift Store Finds? Nope, you didn't. We still got time for Thrift Store Finds. You're doing good. Matthew's doing good. Yes. Awesome. Can we have Pauline dressed up as Harley Quinn, please? No, because everybody seems to do that every year for Halloween. There are an army of Harley Quinns out there. And I'm just like, I can't reach my hand. I'm up to her height in Harlequins every Halloween, and I'm tired of it. I just want Batman animated series Harley Quinn to make a comeback and just let us all live life. Oh God, I'm so tired of it. Anyway. Oh, Grizz. Grizz gets mistaken for Chris Farley? Get out of here. Really? That's weird. I don't see that. I don't see it. Does he fall down a lot? I don't know. That's why it's one of those albums that went platinum, the most worldwide IRC. Some of the solos in that music blow your face off, like right out of left field. I know, that's what was so interesting about it. I'm just like, what? So, if they made musicals like that now, I would actually go see it. But now I can't stand musicals. Because everyone's like, oh, everything is great and jazz nubs. I'm just like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Broadway. Anyway. Is Pauline going to dress up as Raven from Teen Titans Animated? We don't know what we're doing for Halloween yet. We did a little bit of research on some costumes. We're thinking about Holic. What's her phrase from Holic? And then, well, other than that, we don't know. But we're going to have to stretch out her arms a little bit. This is a Holic. Okay. Where's my super suit? I don't know. Where'd you leave it? Lucky I got mistaken for Bigfoot. Stop posing like a Patterson Gimli. Yes, Chris falls down a lot. Like, yo, dude, look, he's like Chris Farley. Why? Because I fell? Thanks. Yeah. Then Pauline dressed up as Kim Possible. No. How's Kim Possible going to work? We're going to dye hair and everything. If anything, we're going to do Shantae, Last Genie Hero, or, I don't know. I kind of didn't want to do the Morticia Addams thing because it's just like, that's like Tuesday for her. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll see. We may just rehash old Halloween costumes this year. We don't know. We'll see how busy we are. Will Dawn be here in the Halloween stream this October, or will she be busy with work? When is it? Is it on a Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday? When is it? Tell me.
I read in a magazine years ago that the Monty Python crew needed money, so they got back together for a show thinking that it would take a while to sell out. It took them 30 seconds to sell out, and they had no clue people still loved them. This was after one of the crew passed away, so the
So they called it 1 down, 7 to go, something like that.
Am I the only one who dislikes the new Harley Quinn? Her color scheme is red and black, not pink and blue. She isn't a cheerleader.
Thank you. Thank you. I do not care for the new Harley Quinn design. I'm like, you know, but, you know, for everyone who kind of grew up with Batman animated series Harley Quinn, change is bad, okay? Yeah. But, yeah, that Monty Python thing is actually really weird. You figure, and that's the thing. Keep that in mind, everybody. Monty Python people, the people who did Monty Python, at one point needed money. After doing years and years of comedy sketches and movies and all that other stuff, they needed money. How is that right? Now, you figure if somebody who does something like John Cleese, he had a couple of roles here and there, but like the rest of the cast, you know, not so much with the money. And I'm like, where does it go? Like, shouldn't these guys be getting paid like tons of money just for their like awesomeness? I don't know. You think they're like, oh, you know, a cast of Monty Python must be living in a mansion somewhere. Apparently not. So that's really weird and something to keep in mind when, like, you know, 30 years down the road, you're like, oh, I wonder whatever happened to my favorite musician. And they're like, oh, well, they're in a gutter. I'm like, damn, I should have bought a T-shirt. Buy a T-shirt. You know, that kind of thing. No, it's really weird. I find that amazing that, like, that happened to a lot of one-hit wonders from, like, the 80s. They'd make all this money off a song, and then it was just like managers took it, record labels took it, there's expenses and all, and then before you know it, it's like this guy's sitting there just like, yeah, we had a real big hit in the 80s, and it was great, we had millions of dollars, and, you know, managers took it, and then it's expenses and record labels, and before you know it, hey, I'm in this bar just trying to get a drink from this man over here who doesn't even know my song. They don't even put it in, they don't even have jukeboxes anymore, you know, that kind of thing. That was a little long-winded, but, you know, you get the idea. All right. I'm missing chat. Hold on. Maybe do a corned beef hash costume. May I suggest the DC Wiki and look up the alternative Harley Quinn, the Batman, what? Harley included the Batman. Wait, the alternate Harley included the Batman 1966 TV show version that DC recently added to the show's universe and the current Batman 66 comic book series. Why would they do that? Harley Quinn made her debut in Batman the Animated Series, and it's like, why are you going to just, oh, well, let's just throw her back in the 60s now, please. My kidneys cannot deal with this right now. Good. No, I'm already processing enough toxins, right? Ugh. I don't like the new Joker. What, you don't like crunked out Joker? Dude, every generation's going to get their own iteration of it, you know? Right. Frankly, I'm fine with Harley as long as she's not skanked up. It isn't changing some quote-unquote positive role model. That being said, I usually stick to the original version. Yeah, well, that's the problem. A lot of villains are now becoming anti-heroes. They're not really villains. They're anti-heroes. They're like doing things that are good, but in a weird way that most people wouldn't approve of. But basically, you're saying the ends justify the means. That's a good message you want to put out there. It doesn't matter if I kill like 150 people, you know, as long as that puppy was saved. Wait, what? What was that, Disney? Oh, you didn't think that through. Oh, okay. All right. Get back to me when you do. Still voting for Yuko Chara from Zolik. Holic. I still don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm I'm a little nervous to put all those X's in Google because I don't know what's going to come up. A lot of Cleese money went to his ex-wives. Well, see, don't have ex-wives. You know, plural. If it's plural, you're doing something wrong. Wasn't he married to Connie Booth? She was in Fawlty Towers, right? She was awesome. I liked her. She was such a good character. I like her. She had a good presence. All right, whatever. Retcons are enjoyed by DC. I never liked it. Hold on. What?
I would say it as triple X-holic.
Triple X-holic. Demonetized. It's an anime. Come on, guys. Speaking of which, let's see if the new cartoon is still monetized. Give me a second. I got to tell you, every time you post a new cartoon, for those who don't know, it's like you got to watch it like a hawk. You know, just refresh. Still monetized. Refresh. Still monetized. Refresh. Still monetized. Refresh. Demonetized! Request review. Request review. Hurry. Give me my money. It's ridiculous.
I have to say that I like the new Harley Quinn. She saw a puppy being dragged around by a leash and was like, nope. And so she started dragging the owner around like he was the puppy. And that's what you get for animal abuse. The comic one. Not the movie Pup. I thought I just had to
Clarify that. Okay. No, definitely clarify that. But again, that becomes like the message of the ends justify the means kind of thing, you know? So it's like, you know, it's okay to just, well, I would actually, you know, kind of agree with that. I don't know. What was the dog doing? You don't know if the dog was being bad, too. You know, it's just like... And besides, it gives out the message to, you know, getting everybody's business immediately. Is that DC? Just getting everybody's face all the time and just, you know, take out your aggression through physical means? Is that your message, DC? What was that? Send me a memo on what you mean. Okay. They're working on Ray at the moment. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have to watch like a bunch of those episodes now because I know nothing about it other than the character design.
The latest comic version of Harley has dumped the Joker and has become the protector of a halfway house in Gotham. Thematically, people compare it to Deadpool.
Yeah. But that wasn't Harlequin. That's the point. All right, do I remember the old poster with a kitten hanging on a branch that said hang in there? Yes. Connie Booth, 1968 to 1970, what, 8? Really? Oh, 10 years, that's something. Hey, you got that beat. You and Dawn are together for, what, like almost a lot.
That's why I will keep sending bits to Jim Mathers and continue watching.
Hey, you already sent us a bunch of coffee, so we're just swimming in that right now. Speaking of which... I'm assuming you meant to say foamy. I agree with foamy, not Sony, because I don't think Sony would have that stance. Humanity has become exhausting. That's why I don't watch regular TV anymore. Yes. It really has. Demonetized for saying demonetized. Demonetized. You can watch the cartoon anime at Watch Cartoons Online. Every time they change my favorite cartoon character, game character of mine, I slip back into my old man, get off my lawn attitude. I think we're all like that. A lot of people don't like change, you know, and very, very rarely is changed for the better, you know, but it happens. Bob Dylan was right. I didn't mind Suicide Squad because I knew what it was going for. I don't mind that stuff once in a while since I find it fun. Yeah, as far as reboots go, you know, try to think positively because the Marvel Cinematic Universe is technically like...
You bits give me power.
A reboot.
Speaking of phony, me and Mom Melinda are wearing our foamy t-shirts to the TwitchCon to represent you.
Hey! Yeah, find one of those Twitch reps and be like, yo, hey, that foamy guy's on your platform. You should hook him up with some stuff, especially around fall, Halloween maybe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you managed to find stuff at the thrift store during the last visit?
Yes, but it was bittersweet. Now we shall tell the tale of the things that were not purchased and left to be found by someone else. Dramatic piano music. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Damn, marry Dawn already. Imagine Dawn in a cute dress. She's not a dress type. She's more like jeans and a rock shirt type. I don't know. She's very rough around the edges. Like, rough. I think I hear the mail. Yeah. Because I've been together for 11 years. And married for 3. There you go. See, that works. It's better than being like, oh, I've known him for 3 years and I got and we've been married for 3 years. And you're like, wait, what? You didn't even get a chance to know each other, man. What? That's good. Doing it right. I need a new soda stream. Soda stream? Thanks for the follow. You need a new soda stream. He was streaming for 30 hours. Playing Warcraft. Oh, like a soda thing. Well, where they make... I thought they were talking about soda popping. I need a new soda stream. It's like, dude, he was just been streaming for 30 hours. He'll be back in a couple hours, man. Give him a break. I missed that completely. Oh.
Best Jokers in order: Mark Hamill, Jack Nicholson, Cesar Romero. The rest are trying to be edgy. Hamill, Nicholson, and Romero are more natural.
What about Arkham, the Arkham game series Joker? Yeah, technically that's Hamill, but, it is a different iteration of him. That's the Joker they should have, ridden out and put out in society. I want my Arkham Joker. Arkham! Okay. PG Horror host, an anthology of spooky streams for the fall season. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing for fall. Literally, I know it's like 2 months away, and we're just kind of making it up as we go along.
There's are these cartoon shorts about a group of villains called Villainous. It's pretty good, but I hope they make it into a series.
If it's pretty good, they probably won't make it into a series. So, that's the catch-22 of everything now. Oh, it's good and people enjoy it? No. Let's more reality. They're Dharma and Greg. They married the day they met. Plays baseball game theme. Oh, God. Gonna be honest, and plus was what? I did not dig the...
And each of those Jokers are also reps for the 3 ages of the Joker: Golden, Silver, and Bronze ages.
Hold on. No, I missed something. Hold on. 3 of the Joker: Golden, Silver, Bronze age. Yeah, I can see that. Where do you keep getting these things from? There are a lot of Jokers. You and Dawn have been together forever. Why don't you get a pair of jeans? What? Pair of jeans each and some rock t-shirts. Go down to the courthouse? No, we're not doing that. No, even Dawn's like, what's the point? Because it's just like, don't break what's not broken. No, because then we'll break it and then you'll have to fix it. And do you want to do marriage counseling on the phone with these two? Like, I don't know, everything was fine. Then we got married, and all of a sudden there was these labels and responsibilities placed on. Like, I had to do wife things. I had to do husband things. I don't like mowing the lawn. I hate the lawn. I don't want to do dishes. You do the dishes. Oh. Right now it's like a 50-50. We all kind of share the responsibilities, and I watch from a distance. Wash those dishes. She's at work right now. There better be food at home on the table when she get home. Yeah. We actually do cook. We made her little crab cakes yesterday. She liked them. Where I missed a lot of stuff. Hold on. You want a very over-the-top Riddler? Try Nicolas Cage. What? Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage is the Riddler? That might actually be pretty good. Who's that? They're trying to get that Phoenix guy to do the Joker, right? In a standalone Joker movie? Nope. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say he might do something fun with it, but, wow. I will say that is a daring casting choice. Everyone was complaining about Batwoman for some reason on Twitter, and nobody mentioned this guy being Joker. What? All right. Anyway, and now that the boss has interrupted everything, I have to go do a bunch of other stuff. Way to go, boss. Interrupting. Later. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry to our bosses. Crab cakes. Marriage counseling, getting to talk to Dawn and Jonathan. May I volunteer? No, you wouldn't want that. What are we going to talk about? We don't got to do anything. You guys have a really decent relationship because, we're not stepping all over each other's toes. And I've mentioned this before. Basically, they don't step all over each other's toes to give each other enough personal distance to actually have the heart grow fonder as they are not apart. That kind of thing. Or if they are apart. What I'm saying. Absence makes people forget. Words and relationships. I want crab cakes. Crab cakes! No, we got them on sale. There was a supermarket that had them on sale. They're actually pretty decent. I don't like fish in any capacity at all. But Dawn was like, damn, these are actually pretty good. I was like, oh, okay, cool. They ended up being like $1 a piece. Like per crab cake. That's a pretty good deal. Let's see. Hold on. Find whomever you'd like to do the voice, but Joker from the Dark Knight Returns comic, where Batman comes out of retirement. Carrie Kelly's Robin is outstanding. After being in their favorite Arkham. Yeah. Dude, that would be good. Do that. Make a movie of that. That'd be great. Quacking Phoenix. What's his name? How do you pronounce it? Jacquin, Quackwin, Quaxiodal Phoenix? Kalamazoo Phoenix? How do you say his name? No, I know he's been in a lot of movies, and every time I don't know. Yaquin? I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I want to know. Somebody phonetically. The actress who played Batwoman literally is what? Literally? Is that the whole thing? The actress who plays Batwoman literally isn't gay enough for the SJWs? Was that the complaint? Either you are or you aren't. She's not over the top, so it doesn't matter? I mean, what? I didn't get into that. I just saw some articles about it, and I'm just like, whatever. Lobster rolls. Yes, we know about the lobster rolls. Joaquin, I think. Joaquin Phoenix. Hey, I'm walking Phoenix. No? Joaquin. I'm going to say Joaquin. But then everyone else is saying walking. Joaquin. Now I'm just sounds like I'm trying to cough up phlegm. Joaquin. I'm going with Joaquin. Rizia, if it's wrong, I'm blaming you. I'm going with Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin. Oh, yeah, she just quit Twitter because people were complaining about her being Batwoman in the CW show. Yeah, I heard about that, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, with all the bad casting, this is what you go after?
My best friend is still waiting for them to put Jason Todd in the movies. She's a huge fan of that character.
Yeah, come on, TikTok. When's that going to happen? No, but I find it amazing. Thank you. I find it amazing that people complain about certain casting roles, and then others they don't say anything about. They're like, oh, okay, what's his face who played the Joker in Suicide Squad? We're fine with that. And I'm like, wait, what? Oh, the person who plays Harley Quinn in a movie. Oh, we're fine with that. Yeah. You know, Will Smith is what's his face? Oh, that's perfect casting. What? And meanwhile, it's like, oh, we don't like this woman who's going to play Batwoman in the CW series. Literally, a CW series. It is like the lowest tier of media consumption. It's not a AAA movie, with billions of dollars being thrown into it. It's literally a TV show. What do you expect them to get, What, a cryogenically, unfreeze Michelle Pfeiffer from the 80s and throw her back in a Catwoman suit or something? I mean, come on. God. It's such petty crap, man. Hawking Phoenix Phlegm. Joaquin. That woman has also has to be Jewish for some reason. Why is that? Is that a thing? Was she originally?
I have finally bought a record player. Now looking for good vinyls.
Yes. Awesome. Enjoy them. Enjoy the immersive fidelity of vinyl. And wait, now how did that happen? No, is this Batwoman the Commissioner Gordon's daughter Batwoman or no? Because Gordon doesn't sound if it was like Gordonstein, I could see that, but why does a character have to be Jewish? That was like part of the bullet points of the character? I don't understand. I don't care, but somebody said it has to be. So now I'm waiting because I want to know. I remember when I was younger, I used to fantasize about getting married, big wedding, huge cake, the works. Now, I'm in the mindset of not really needing a wedding to show your love. Yeah, dude, seriously.
Give me power.
Think of all the money you're saving.
Just going to say it, Heath Ledger Joker sucks. He's too serious and acts like a serial killer. When Joker kills, there's always a joke like a squirting flower that sprays acid or exploding whoopee cushion act.
That's true. He had a different version.
I love that they argue about putting more exclusive characters in when they complain about it and PO the old school crowd.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I like stuff to stay the same, it just forever changes, and people got to roll with that. But I didn't mind Heath Ledger's Joker because it definitely took it to a darker place. Like, he was literally nuts. Not like haha nuts, like this guy scares the hell out of me nuts. So I actually enjoyed that. And the series of films were very dark, so whereas the Burton films were a little bit more campy, So basically, I think he was appropriate for the tone of the films, and I actually enjoyed his rendition of it. So, but to each their own. So I get what you're saying now. No, the Batwoman that was created to prove what Batman was. What? That's Barbara Gordon. Yeah, isn't that is that the one that they're doing? Is it a Barbara Gordon Batwoman, or is it we're making this up as we go along, Batwoman? In the comic, apparently, Batwoman is Jewish, so they think the character should be portrayed by a gay Jewish woman. I guess. But wasn't somebody complaining? Wasn't there a movie that, what was it, Scarlett Johansson was going to be in? And it was supposed to be about somebody who was transgender, but since she wasn't transgender, everyone complained about it. I mean, you do realize it's, Hollywood and film are basically make-believe, right? The whole thing is to pretend you are something you are not. So if somebody casted somebody who had to pretend to be a particular type of person, that's Hollywood. Nobody complained about, what do you call it, the casting for Domino in Deadpool 2. There was, what did somebody call it? I forget. But yeah, I mean, it's make-believe. Did you know superhero movies are make-believe? No, but it has to be played by somebody who's authentically Jewish. Wait, why? It's make-believe.
Face the facts, someone is going to whine about any and everything.
I know, but the problem is people listen to it. Stop listening to these people. It's make-believe.
Batwoman and Batgirl are two different characters. Batwoman is Batman's cousin now, although originally she was made to prove that Bruce and Dick weren't homosexual. Yet the character is homosexual. Ironic. And Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, the daughter of Commissioner Gordon and sometimes
what? And sometimes what? Love interest of Dick Grayson. No, the whole gay Batman thing, I'd be fine with that, especially with the low-riding shorts that Robin was wearing. I mean, I am really surprised he just didn't slap people around and subdue villains with his junk, frankly. Those were some really skimpy shorts. Like, even some women wouldn't be wearing those shorts. They'd be like, no, those are too short. And he's like, I'm fine, Batman, let's go kill crime right now. Literally, that old costume, oof, that's something where you're like, all right, Robin, no, I'll put down the gun. Just whatever you do, don't jump on top of me. Okay, I'm not resisting. Meanwhile, Robin's like, he's totally resisting. Let's get him. No, get it off my face. Oh man. Let's see. Face facts. Somebody's going to complain and whine about everything. Yes. Batman went a background. No, there was somebody else who did something about an article. Somebody wrote an article. I'd like to repost that if you can, because I wanted to read that. Sadly, thousands of people complain about Domino. You can Google search it. Did they? I didn't get to see Deadpool 2 yet. I'm going to. All right. I didn't care. I noticed that the casting wasn't comic lore accurate, but I don't care. Same thing with the Fantastic Four movie. I was like, yeah, we have a casting issue here. I was like, well, the movie didn't work, but, the guy wasn't out of place in it. People forget that fiction is literally fake, not real. I know, and that's what confuses me. Like, okay, if somebody was going to be assigned as a representative of, say, Hebrew culture, you might want to make sure that that guy or girl knows something about the culture and is probably associated with it in some sort of way, you know? When it comes to movies based on comic books, it's literally like redundant fakeness. It's like it's based on fiction, and now it's more fiction, and you're worried about the accuracy of the, what? Heritage of a particular character being played by an individual in real life? Has to be of that, or what? But then for that, you go back and complain about, say, the Domino casting or the Fantastic Four casting. Well, technically, you know, and it's like, dude, who cares? God. No, man, if the acting's good and it works, I don't care. I don't care if they are Paisley. I really don't. I don't care where they're from, who they are. I don't care because I realize it's a work of fiction. It's so sad, man. I don't know what happened to society. Is the entire internet like 13? Because that's the only those are the only people I imagine complaining about it. Hey, man, you know, like comic book lore nerds that are really ticked off. Hey, nobody complained about Aquaman, did they? Aquaman didn't have the blonde hair and the I want to say SeaWorld tights that he borrowed from Robin in the movie. Is that okay with everybody? Is it? God. I love the animated Adam West and Burt Ward movie. Was it good?
Alright guys, I unfortunately have to go to work.
Boo.
We'll miss you all and see you Sunday.
Yay! All right. That means you're leaving, but you're coming back eventually. So enjoy. Try to have fun and enjoy life. Boo. All right. I like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but he wasn't really super hairy like the Wolverine character in the old comic books. They should have gotten somebody who was authentically hairy. If you ever look in the comic books, Wolverine was mad hairy. He literally looked like some beast creature. Like, literally, he was like the Beast, but not blue. So, what happened to Foamy Our Lord? What? A new episode was posted today. Go watch it. People complain about Hugh Jackman being casted as Wolverine because he was taller than Wolverine and not Canadian. He's not Canadian! Oh my God! Yeah, but, you know, Canadians are very polite, so I don't think there was that much of a stir over it, you know. He's like, I don't like it, but I'm not going to complain about it. Yes, the entire internet is 13. It feels that way, right? I mean, I just can't understand the nitpicking, nonsensical rage that's out there about the most mundane things. This character isn't authentically Jewish. Wait, what? Are you kidding? Oh, I want my fictional characters to be portrayed as realistically as possible. Oh my God. Repost. An SJW wrote an article complaining about fans complaining a black woman playing Starfire in Titans 2. A day later, she herself complained about a Buffy. Because they weren't white. Oh, and yeah, oh yeah, they're redoing the Buffy thing? Oh, that's right, they are. I don't even know what the casting is. Again, don't care. Is it going to be good? Better be. Don't mess up Buffy. That's it. I don't care. You know, I really don't. I really wish the rest of the world wouldn't be so picky about it. You know, like, hey, guys, there are real problems in the world. Did you know that? Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, the casting choices for fictional material are really the biggest issues in the world right now. I know. It's just, who knew? I don't know. Apparently, In short, Wolverine was not a tall man. Yeah, Wolverine was just like, bink. Like me and him could see eye to eye, literally. And I'm Wolverine size. He was fun sized. He's Australian, same thing. What? 13 is a generous maturity expectation for internet these days. Oh, okay, what, 6 then? I guess, I don't know. The nitpicky, nonsensical rage isn't even consistent. You pander to one group, a small offshoot of that group whines about some other minor detail, and nobody wins. I know, this is why media has gotten so bad. I really wish, companies would just stick to their ideas and be like, this is how it's going to be, internet. You will either like it or you will hate it, okay? If you don't like it, sorry, this is what we're going with. You know, you spend too much time on focus groups. It's the too many cooks things. You know, now the cooks are just commenters. So there's too many comments ruin a movie or a film or show. God. What do you prefer, cup or noodles or top ramen? I don't really prefer either of them. I would rather just have pasta. I'd rather just cook my own noodles and put sauce on it.
I always believe that actors were to pretend to be something that they are not.
Yeah, apparently you can't do that anymore. There has to be national pigment and religious authenticity in the actors to portray fictional characters who may have those qualities. Hey, if we have a Pumpkin Guy Pauline movie, we can only have a person play Pauline who is authentically blue through silver poisoning and is a mute by nature. That's it. And they also have to have hair as strong as a fishing line. So that's it. Start the Twitter crusade now to find that casting thing, and everybody else is just not up to par. You know, and hey, whoever's going to play me, it's got to be a real pumpkin. You know, it can't be somebody in a costume because I'm not down with people dressing up in pumpkin face. All right, that's just wrong. That is literally the same thing out there, internet. Did you know that? I'm just saying. Yeah, ramen is kind of boop. Double standard, casting wrong person, rage, changing race or culture on a comic book character in a comic book. Complain, you are, yeah, I know, right? Dude, Dark Knight 9, that's the whole thing. It's like people complain about one thing, but then won't complain about something else because then you'd be seen as being intolerant. And it's just, where's this double standard coming from? Why does it exist, and why do you keep pushing it out there? It's just so weird. Can't we just live? Again, this is nonsensical crap. If you really want to get into real stuff, then, there are real problems in the world. People are weird. Yeah. Sodium nitrate poisoning wouldn't be good enough. It has to be silver. Yeah, that's right. It has to be authentic silver or none shall be casted. None shall cast. That's it. I'm going to get all Gandalf on this. Oh, no, but I can't do that because, an imaginary pumpkin, can't be playing the part of an old white guy with a really big beard and magic. Even though I'm a little magical myself, still, it's not the same, apparently. So I'm sorry. I apologize to the sensitive community out there.
Even the creator of Domino, Robert Liefeld, says that cast choice was awesome.
There you go. If the Liefeld guy can deal with it, then you know what? You can too. Was he paid to say that, though? That's the whole thing. What character, with the exception of Anne Rice, who goes out there and is just like, this casting is terrible? Nobody does that. I don't think contractually they can. But Anne Rice came around later. But Anne Rice, finish up the Vampire Chronicles. I want something to watch on TV. Thanks. Yeah. Didn't people complain when the X-Men movies weren't using their 90s outfit or something? Probably. Hey. The X-Men shouldn't be, being played by mere mortals. We should find mutants, authentic mutants to play these parts. Now you're just, come on. Hashtag mutant and proud. Hashtag. I mean, I have Pauline's dark hair, and for skin things, editing, and body paint. Nope. Terra Monster Slayer. Nope. Can't be, changing the color of your skin just to get a part. Can't do that. Nope. Got to be authentic. So, unless you're eating silver, it's not going to work. Don't eat silver. I just realized how much of a metaphorical bullet Tommy Lee Jones dodged just by having his Two-Face come out before the era of crybaby internet culture. If that happened today, they'd cry. Yeah, I know, right? Life was so much simpler back then, and I really like what you did in the cartoon that just came out. Humanity is exhausting. life was so much easier before the internet. And I know there are a lot of people here who were like, wait, what? Was that a thing? Yes, it was. Because you grew up pre-internet. And you know what? Everything was pretty fun. Yeah, there were problems in the world and stuff like that. But you weren't inundated with garbage. Like garbage rage about garbage topics, you know? It was like real worries about real things. That's when you worried. You know, now I'm just like, oh, wrong casting for, fill in a blank comic character. Oh, well. You know, back in the day, you might, like, oh, man, I wouldn't have picked him. But by then the movie was made. It was too late. It came out, and you're like, man, I wouldn't have picked that guy. You know, but, yeah. Like, dude, when Dolph Lundgren was the Punisher, what? What is that? If that happened now, you'd probably, take a moment, but really, Dolph Lundgren, Punisher? Come on. You should have gotten Sylvester Stallone. Oh, God. Don't eat silver. Best advice of 2018. Yeah, but you know what? It would give your poop value. Nah, man. Those kind of metals, they're valuable. Don't eat it. Hey, you know that Aliens movie everyone loves with that cool Private Vasquez lady? White Jewish woman and bronze face. You know what? Don't care. And I'm Mexican. She was a great actress playing a great character, and that makeup was good enough to... I did not even know that. Wow. I guess the makeup was that good. Holy shoes. I did not even know that. Really? Is that factual? Then yeah, damn, what a ridiculously good actress. Oh my God. Oh man, that's pretty good. Thanks for the factoid. I gotta look that up now. That's crazy. Back then, not everyone had internet, so not everyone could use it for the soapboxes, right? Now you're on the phone, you're like, I can't believe they cast this. Oh my God. That's the thing. I really think there needs to be Twitter should put a limit on how many posts you can do a day. I would be fine with that. Same thing with Facebook and everything else. Just cut down to nonsense by like 1,000%. This way, when something is like trending, it actually means something, as opposed to, hashtag not my Batwoman. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? You could say hell. I'm going to get some coffee, though. Hashtag not my coffee. Because Commander Riker got us for us. Okay. Speaking of practical effects, no, we got to get into that later. Honestly, I do feel that we are in the world of Demolition Man. Everyone is so sensitive. I really wish they wouldn't be. And the problem is, me not being sensitive to their sensitivity makes me the bad one. Like, because now I'm intolerant of everybody's sensitivity. But I'm sensitive. Oh my God. How could you say that? Because I don't care. But that is intolerant. No, well, you know what? Maybe you're being intolerant of my intolerance. Now, how does that work? Oh, scanners. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I have tried. I have tried to go on forums, read comments, see how people interact with each other. And as for as dysfunctional as you think you are back there, you are probably one of the most well put together and socially acceptable individuals when it comes to human interaction compared to what I've seen. I guarantee everybody complaining about stuff on Twitter, you saw them in real life, they'd be like, oh, wouldn't be able to make eye contact with you. They'd be like, oh, well, no, I didn't really like Batwoman choice. And be like, well, why didn't you like the Batwoman choice? And, well, I was never Jewish. What was that? Speak up, make eye contact. She's not really Jewish. What? Speak up, you moron! Don't yell at me. Literally, that's like the interactions I've had with like millennials. It is so sad. It really is. And I'm not, granted, not all of them are like that, but I got to tell you, making eye contact with an individual now is becoming almost impossible because it scares the hell out of them. Seriously, you talk to somebody like, probably I'd say mid-20s and lower, and you try to make eye contact, it is like, it scares them. It literally scares them, and they will look away. So right off the bat, that gives you all the power because they are now intimidated by you. Think about it. Anyway, might actually use my modeling streams again into the subject of practical effects like spaceship shots. Do them live. Dude, I love practical effects. They look so much realistic. We were saying, we rewatched Jurassic Park, the original, not the remake, and the practical dinosaurs in that, the practical effects, the models, the animatronics, all that other stuff, they worked so well within the setting. And I was like, wow. It was like really impressive to me because we haven't seen it in a while. And, we've been kind of inundated with CGI and the Lost World and everything. And yeah, you know what? The CGI is better than it was back in Jurassic Park for the digital shots that they did back then, but not by a lot, frankly. Not by a lot. Yeah, it's like it fits better within the scene a little bit more. It doesn't stand out as much, but what was Jurassic Park, 93? And still that holds up. And I cared about the characters because you know what? When they were like, there's a part in Jurassic Park 3 where the raptors are like kind of sniffing around the characters and one nudges one of the people, and all the hair moves and everything from the nudge and their head moves a little bit. You're not going to get that same kind of realism when it comes to CGI because there's nothing nudging them. There are a lot of unstated visual cues that the mind picks up on that tells it deep in its subconscious, hey, something's not right here. This looks fake. And you may not vocalize it or even notice it at the time, but something's wrong. And that's what practical effects fixed. Shoot out.
Well, got to go now. Need to do housework and hang out with a boyfriend today. Good vibes to all and see y'all on Sunday.
Later. Thanks for being here. Enjoy. Rest up. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy it. Well, we're talking about silver poop. Somebody wanted to eat silver, and I said, don't do it, because then your poop would be worth a lot of money. But then you're wasting all that silver, so don't do it. It's not even just the oversensitivity, but the arrogance and narcissism that comes with it. Being offended is one thing, but demanding and expecting others to walk on eggshells to protect my feelings is just downright hypocritical because you clearly don't care about the feelings of others. Me. Exactly. I read that very well. Thank you, Dyslexia, for taking a minute off. Yeah, and that's kind of thing. We've touched on that before where it's like everybody wants everybody else to respect their feelings, yet they never respect other people's. And I don't get it. It's like the pinnacle of hypocrisy, and yet everyone is fine with it. But then again, hey, if you saw them in real life and you made eye contact with them, you would scare the hell out of them, and they would just be crying in their phone. I can't believe this person's being really aggressive to me. He made eye contact. Oh, hashtag me too. Eye contact. Yeah. Like literally, they would turn it into something like that just because you made eye contact with them. Like that's a violent thing to do. It is if you're in the jungle and you're like interacting with giant gorillas that will take it as a territorial offense. But regular human beings, come on. Anyway. We don't make eye contact on the street because in New York, in some neighborhoods, that would start a fight. Yes, okay, and New York is an exception. But I'm saying if you are actively in a conversation with somebody that say you're at a local library or something, or supermarket, if you can't make eye contact with the cashier, then, but New York, yeah, you just keep your head down and just be like, oh, no, I got no problem, bro. You just keep walking. I would say that goes for any city that has possible dangers, If anything, just wear dark sunglasses. It's light. You're noticing the light being wrong. The light? The light's being wrong? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. The light. Yeah, the lighting in movies and stuff, definitely. If it's like awkward and weird. If the whole scene is shot in CGI, then it's fine. But like when they throw a person in there in front of the green screen, I know I'm terrible at it. But then you're like, dude, no, you don't belong here. The lighting's terrible. And they try to even out with this like lighting mask that's supposed to blend everything in together. It never works. The guy looks like a fly in milk. It's so apparently obvious that it's just like not supposed to be there. Oh, Hollywood, get your crap together. Thank goodness. We didn't make eye contact. Oh, no, I read that. Somebody on TV are making lobster rolls. Lobster rolls! Dawn's working, so I can't yell at her right now. Send her a text. Dawn, lobster rolls! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. So it's not the same. I love watching sovereign citizen videos because the idiots think they know the law by the book when they really don't, and it's funny when you get schooled by the police. Shipcha! I know, really. Don't be throwing the law in a cop's face. They literally are the law. They are the law! I know, I've never had a problem with a cop. I don't know why everyone is giving them, crap. They got to deal with every piece of garbage in a human existence, and why would I add to that by being like, cops? Dude, I love cops because they keep all that crap away from me. Anyway, does Pauline have a puppet or plushie too? She's on a pillow. That's as far as we've gotten. Not that way. My God. No, we don't have a plushie. We got no plushies. I would like to make a Pauline plushie, even before me, because you know what? She's like the quiet, classy goth girl that I think the world needs. They may not deserve, but needs. Dun, 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 dun. She's too adorable. She has to have one soon. Well, get working on that. What are you doing? Kickstart that. Have Dawn tried lobster rolls with bacon? No, we haven't found one with bacon. We don't have a lot of places that serve lobster rolls around here. We have like 2 places and they're mediocre. This is giving me some ideas for next YouTube video I will be making. Yes, with David. Yes. Let me get more coffee. And we're at 2 hours and we haven't done a thrift store finds. Man, dude, you guys made time fly today. Holy crap. Let's do thrift store finds. Let me get a beverage, and yeah, I guess we'll do that. So yeah. Oh, the person who played in that movie Mask? That wasn't how he really looked. I'm just letting you know. We should go back historically and change every film to be more politically correct. I'm going to go get some coffee, and then we'll be back with Thrift Store Finds. Give me like a minute. Thrift Store Finds! I got a bit of an earthquake here. All right. Thrift Store Finds. We had a good and bad kind of thrift store thing this week. We were like, oh my God, Thrift Store Finds. We literally filled up a shopping cart with random CDs from really weird, obscure metal bands that were imported from Germany and Italy. We found like a treasure trove of just weird metal from other countries. Apparently somebody didn't take care of their discs because they were so jacked up that they were not something we could resell. They're not even something that I think would be even playable. And that was really disheartening because as we were looking them up on Amazon, they were like $30, $40, $50, $60. Probably would have been a good $700 in, music CDs holes that, we would have resold over time. But hey, apparently people can't take care of their discs. I know there's people out there now. What's a disc? What do you mean? You put a CD in that's so stupid. Why don't you just Spotify? Because Spotify, I have to pay for it. I don't own a music, and the licensing rights are varying from month to month. So your favorite album could just automatically disappear before you know it. I don't understand. Spotify used to have this song. Where is it now? Gone. You don't own anything. However, what I own now is, bring it out. We're starting with the music. Poe! Hello. This is a weird album from the 90s. I would say it's Alanis Morissette if she had more talent, frankly. It's a little artsy and whatever, and we might actually shown this before because we did find this disc once before, but the disc was jacked up. So it was still, playable, but it was scratched to hell. So we found another one, and for $1, the disc is in excellent condition. So now we got like an actual very good copy collectively between the two of them. So, yeah, there you go. The second album by her was kind of like, it's all right. But definitely it was interesting for the time period. So basically like an Alanis Morissette with Fiona Apple, with something or other. It's not offensive. You really don't see these albums anywhere, and there will be a handful of people who know who this band is. Yo, why you staring at me like that, kid? You want to fight? I'll do it. Come on. I don't care if you're stuck in a box. We'll do it. Do it right now. Okay. This band, I'm wondering if anyone's going to guess it. Porcupine Tree. You're like, what the hell? Why a Porcupine Tree? That's stupid. No. They're basically a progressive band. They're very talented. Unfortunately, I don't have the attention span for 17-minute songs. But yeah, they're on that level of like, I'm not going to say they're on the level of Rush, but they're in that vein. They're very technical. They're very talented, and we found, what was it, 4 albums by them. I'm not bringing them all out, but we found 4 albums by Porcupine Tree. One was a live album, which was great, and the other one was a double disc. And we were pleasantly surprised. And yeah, it was the same guy who, guarantee you, got rid of all those other metal CDs because there was a lot of stuff. There were some Rush albums in there, a lot of prog rock stuff. We found a, oh my God, I didn't bring it out. We found a Steve Vai DVD live concert, which I don't have with me right now. Damn it. Go get it. They need to see it. Hold on. All right. No. I'm sorry. No, I had to get that. People got to see it. People want to see it. I don't know why you had to. We actually found a lot of stuff, and I didn't want to bring everything out there, but we forgot about that. We didn't want to show it. Okay. Next thing we found. Speaking of progressive bands that actually have some talent, James LaBrie, or as people know him as Mr. Cheese. No, that's the name of it. It's just Spree? Okay, never mind. Forget that. Lead singer of Dream Theater, solo album. We found it. $1. Dude, what am I going to do? Pass up a solo album? Come on. It's like I'm waiting for applause. Bring out the next one. Bam! King's X. Another very talented, like literally, this all came from the same collection. Another talented band, very, dude, they're great. Is this the one with the hair, the guy's hair on the back? Look at this guy's hair. So, you can probably date this album by the guy's hair. Look at that magnificent plume over there. Look at that. That guy's so cool. I wish I had hair like that. I don't care. The band is still great. All right, another King's X album. I know a lot of people haven't gotten into King's X. You should actually, because they're good, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Bring out these clowns over here. Dun dun dun. Monster Magnet Power Trip. This is actually really cool because we found another album by them relatively recently, and we're like, man, what other albums do they have? And they have this one. So we got this. Yes, Power Trip. And I like it because it's orange. I fit right in. See? Cool. Okay. Bring out. Here we go. Boom. The Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. Live concert from the Foo Fighters. Yes. Skin and Bones. Which apparently, I don't think it was packaged with skin or bones, right? I don't know. That's kind of false advertising. I don't know, man. You're going to title your album Skin and Bones, then I expect a little bit of flesh and marrow in my compact disc case, all right? Hey, if Slayer came out with this album titled the same, I can guarantee you there'd be stuff in there. You can always trust Slayer. Anyway, bring out this other thing. The booklet on this is a little jacked up because somebody put a sticker on it like a schmuck. Talk Show. Oh, what the hell? Who's Talk Show? I don't know who Talk Show is. Neither did we. But it looked vaguely familiar, so we picked it up. It turns out, for those who don't know, remember Stone Temple Pilots with the Scott Weiland guy who decided to overdose like an idiot? Apparently, Stone Temple Pilots, even back in the day, I think this was 1996, were already looking for another singer. So they had this album with, I forget where the singer was from, but yeah, it's basically Stone Temple Pilots with a new singer who sounds eerily like Scott Weiland, or Wieland, whatever the hell, I don't care. And other side projects this band has also had. My God, Army of Anyone. God, Stone Temple Pilots with what's it, Chester Bennington. And I think there was something else. I got to tell you, as a band, Stone Temple Pilots have had the worst luck with vocalists since Saturday Night Live has apparently been cursed. That kind of thing. You know, there's that rumor of the Saturday Night Live curse that like certain people from there are just doomed. That's Stone Temple Pilots, basically. Like, everybody who fronts this band is just like going to be doomed. Maybe that's why Filter isn't making any albums anymore. Are they? See, I don't know. See, you shouldn't have done an album with Stone Temple Pilots then. The next. God, this camera is just all shaky. Bring it out. Hey, the X-Files. Back in the day, the X-Files. The truth was out there, and they spent a lot of time looking for it. It was a fun, sci-fi kind of thing. A lot of bands on this soundtrack. So there's like Foo Fighters. Is this the one from the movie? I don't know. Whatever. But much like the Wayne's World hat offer, look at this. You must join the X-Files fan club. Should we? Do you think it's still around? Do we read the fine print? Oh, no. It actually, see, this one actually stated that it ends like May. Hold on, bring that up. I can't. Let me see. Oh. Look, it says it expires May 1996. I think we're a little late. But there are shirts and stuff. I think the shirts. Look, can we order a mug that says, like, the truth is out there or something? I want a truth is out there mug. Let's write to them and find out if they still exist. I'm going to do that. Yes. Let's see. Be like, yo, I would like to order a truth is out there mug. Big fan of the show. Please get back to me and let me know that you exist. We're never going to, it's like the Wayne's World hat all over again. X-Files. What have ye become? All right, let's move on to the movies. Clear this crap out. Come on, I'm trying to help. All right, it's a little bit early to get all festival, holiday season, but for $2, I cannot pass up Dudley Moore in Santa Claus, the movie, a Blu-ray. I know, right? I've never seen this movie, and I probably shouldn't, but for $2, I'll give it a whirl. It's got Dudley Moore, and if it's terrible, I can resell it. But I love Dudley Moore, man. Ever since I saw Arthur, I went back and watched his other films. He is really good. He was in Blame It on the Bellboy. He was good in that. Bedazzled from I think the late '60s. That was also a good film. Very good as comedy goes. He has a good presence. Of course, he's dead, but. At least he lives on with Santa Claus. Next one. Speaking of comedy. Boom. Oh, God. That almost fell. That's very precarious, sir. Sir. Okay. Mel Brooks. History of the World. This is like one of those Mel Brooks movies I have never seen. I have never seen this film. We of course, we've seen a long time ago, Blazing Saddles. We've seen The Producers. We've seen Young Frankenstein. But History of the World? Nope. $2 Blu-ray. And I was really excited about that. So there we go. We got Mel Brooks. Yes. I'm happy about it. It's Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks. All right. The last. I know somebody's going to like this. Bring it out. The Big Lebowski. It's sliding. Everything's sliding. Well, you put them in new shiny cases like a chump. Yeah, all the cases were jacked up, but we have extras. Big Lebowski! Dude, we found a Blu-ray. We haven't seen this in I don't know, probably since it came out. So it's going to be nice going back and seeing the high-def goodness of the Big Lebowski. The dude! I want to see what the dude is up to in high def. High def, which is like half def because of 4K. So I'm fine with half def. That's fine. Big Lebowski. So there you go. That was cool, dude. $2 a piece. I know they weren't the $1 that we normally find them for, but, hey, pretty good. Now, all right, clear this out. We have another thing here. Hold on. Now, very rarely will we buy something retail. And because, we're cheap and, artist income and all that. But when we heard that this was coming out, We had to buy it. It was a day one release for us. And everybody out there who's into horror, you'll probably know why. It is a Blu-ray. Return of the Living Dead Part 2 Blu-ray. And people are like, well, what? This is an old movie. Who cares? No, man. You have no idea how essential this horror movie is for a horror movie collection. And for those, there are people out there who are going to be like, yeah, forget that movie. They messed with the score when they released the DVD, which they did. And I got to tell you, here's the thing. And you're going to find this funny. We grew up with, come on, bring it out. Oh, dude, you almost hit me. All right, we're good. I don't like that. Switch them. Switch them. All right, whatever. You know there's a DVD there. Put that over there. Okay. I like this guy. James Carn. He's cool. Anyway, okay, the DVD. Oddly enough, we literally grew up on a DVD. We did. You know what? Hey, dude, come on. We didn't see it when it came out in the theaters. We never owned a VHS copy, and we grew up with the DVD over there. Now, apparently the DVD had a very heavy synth score that was for some reason added to the DVD, taking out the original theatrical score. I don't know why anyone would do that, but it has been restored in Return of the Living Dead Part 2 Blu-ray. So, for those out there wondering, oh, it better have the original score, it does. It's got the original theatrical score. It's got all the songs that were in it and whatnot. And it is because we know the other one so well, it is decidingly or definitively much darker than the kind of almost campy version we grew up with. And what made the DVD version so campy was that odd synth score that almost made it feel like it came out in 1985 as opposed to 1988. Really weird. And I would say if you're into film and you're going to put a movie together, definitely watch both versions of this, because you will be amazed at how a musical score can just change the tone of a film completely. It's like a completely different movie for us, which was really cool. Get that damn screwdriver out of my head. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. So that was it. Yeah, we spent a bit of money on getting a Blu-ray, but, we ain't going to find it in a thrift store. I guarantee you that. And I will say cinematically, it was a pleasure to hear it differently. I would say visually, for people who know the film, it's not super crisp to begin with because it's a very foggy atmosphere, So, don't go into this saying, oh, the picture is going to be tremendous. The blacks are punched up a lot, so the colors are more kind of vibrant, but the blacks are definitely a lot darker and they just definitely jump out at you as like, not in a bad way, you know what I mean? It's darker. It's a darker film because the contrast is better. So, and the score definitely makes it darker. So there you go. That was their thing, but at the remainder of the Thrift Store Finds. Oh, no, wait! Where did he go? Stevie! Thrift Store Finds. Steve Vai, live at the Astoria, London. 2 DVD. That was the other thing we forgot. I know. I got distracted by zombies, so, But Steve Vai, of course, it came from the same collection as everybody else, but I'm really glad we got it, because if you've ever seen this guy play live, you will be amazed at the amount of finger prowess he has. It is sick. It makes me want to put down a guitar because I feel totally inferior and inadequate. It's just like, why am I playing this thing? What am I doing with my life? But there you go. That was the other thing. Get him out of here. Okay. No. Okay. All right. So there you go. That was the other. No, I want to bring it out. I went through the trouble of going to the other room to get it. So, Zambies for the win, And I'm glad to have this in the collection now. And yeah, there you go. It's so cool the way a score can really enhance or mess up a film. My God. All right, there you go. Let's go back to chat and wrap this up. Very nice. Oh, there you go.
My first Mel Brooks movie was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh my God, I forgot about that film. There you go. There's the other one. Oh, who does?
Hand.
Hand. Okay. Thank you. 17 minutes. Please don't make me laugh. Lard has a song on their Power of Lard EP called... Why is that cut off? Hold on. It's cut off on my screen. EP called Time to Melt. That is 31 minutes and 55 songs. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need 31-minute songs. I'm sorry. Oh, God. My first DVD was Twister. Dude, Twister was a good movie, man. Come on, was it Bill Pullman? Who was in that? Hi.
We are men in tights. Tight tights.
Tights. It's like a Robin theme. Yes, so you got here at the end. Yeah, Yeah, it's almost over. But with the Thrift Store Finds and all that other fun stuff, and Return of the Living Dead Part 2. It was fun. We actually sat and watched it. Well, I mean, we watched most of it. I mean, we got the general idea, but we were paying attention mostly to the score because we've seen this movie like 800 times. But it's so weird now with the alternate version. I think there was didn't that old movie Legend have an alternate score by like Jerry Goldsmith that was never used? I think there was, but they ended up releasing a soundtrack of that because they went with the oh God, who did the score to the movie Legend with Tom Cruise and Curry? Who did it? Vangelis, Toto, I don't know, somebody. Bill Paxton. Who did I say? Bill Pullman. Paxton. Who's Bill Pullman? Bill Paxton? Why do I kept thinking Pullman? That's weird. All right. Tangerine Dream. Oh, God, that's right. Tangerine Dream. No, I don't think Gina Davis was in Twister. She was in Beetlejuice. What?
Until next time, see you later, Pumpkin Guy, Pauline, and Jim Others.
Commander Riker, enjoy your week. Thank you.
My first Mel Brooks movie was Spaceballs on DVD.
Spaceballs! That's right, Spaceballs too. We got that. Yeah.
Aloha. Wanted you to know that I stole your cartoon watching idea for streams, though I combined it with Sikora suggestion to crochet on screen. Made some art just for the scene.
Your bits give me power.
At my grandparents' house the past 2 weekends helping them move, I found a 35-year-old pack of ice pops that you buy non-frozen, a 30-year-old condom, and a 14-year-old case of Slim Fast. LOL, the things you can find when people don't remember what they have buried in their house.
It is a hodgepodge of weirdness right there. Are we ending with that? Anybody got anything better than old frozen ice pops? Bill Pullman was Independence Day. Oh, there you go. Rogue Alchemist. Jerry Goldsmith. It was Jerry Goldsmith, right? There you go. You have so many questions. What are your questions? Ask me your questions, 3. What? Dun, 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 dun. I see eyeballs. Bill Pullman was Independence Day. Yes. Pullman is another actor. Leap hugs. Oh, God. Leap hugs. Pullman was also Lone Star in Spaceballs, going back to Mel Brooks. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I was thinking. I got Mel Brooks on the brain. I got to see that movie, though. I didn't know about it. I want to know now. I want to know. Who forgets popsicles? Yeah, that's a little weird. It was like, hey, you know what? That must have been an awesome freezer to keep that frozen for that long. They do not make freezers like that anymore. You're lucky if you get 5 years out of a freezer. Pullman and Paxman did share a movie together. Really? Huh. Have a good week, people. John and Dawn as well. Thank you. Enjoy your week as well. We're going to be here Sunday, though. But we are now 2 hours and 24 minutes. I can start feeling it. Damn, we really got to stick to the 2-hour limit. It sucks. Let me get more coffee, though. Hold on. Disturbed put up a new video. Huh. Are they still down with the sickness, or are they doing Simon and Garfunkel covers again? I like both of them, so I'm not criticizing.
I think I watched Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles until I got the joke about Prince Valium being a pill, and the joke about a Laurel and Hardy handshake.
Oh, I forgot about that line. That's pretty good. Yeah, now we got to rewatch. We should just have a Mel Brooks marathon. You know, we'll get all of the movies we have together and then try to fill in the blanks with Netflix or Hulu.
Hey Jim Argado sent you a DM on my behalf. If you can check it out for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, the ice pops were in a box, not frozen.
All right. You can send me a DM yourself, too, you know. Just saying. All right, we'll do that. All right. All right, I don't know what's going on then. All right.
Legend the Ultimate Edition has both versions of the music. Goldsmith for the Euro edition, Tangerine Dream for the US edition. The Euro version is also longer than the US version.
Do we have that? I hope so. Because I want the Goldsmith edition, frankly. I got to tell you, the thing about 80s synth scores is it automatically makes them sound dated. That's what bothers me about it. It's like, oh, dude, 80s. You know, unless you're some schmucky kid now who's like, oh, I'm going to just mimic the 80s and make them, I have no ideas. You know? That kind of thing. I don't like the mimicking of 80s synth now. It's a little humdrum to me. But then again, I've seen so many movies that everything is pretty much a recycled rehash of everything else. I support that idea. I have the complete Fox collection of Mel Brooks on VHS. VHS! That's classic. So how is your coffee doing, Pumpkin Guy? Will Cheryl be the target of raid? Is she on right now? Sakura? Is she on right now? Cheryl. I told him not to ask you that. What is that? What is that? Are you on? Are you on? Are you going to be on? Are you on now? I don't know. Sakura, what's going on? Are you on? My psychic ability brought me here just in time to catch him. Hi. Sakura. See, everyone's like, Sakura. What's up? See, even she's like, Sakura. Can tell in the eyes. That's what she's thinking right now. Now she's thinking, I'm tired. Should probably go to bed soon.
Just took a clonazepam and risperidone.
That's right.
Drifting off to sleep. Much love, PG and chat.
There you
Have
go.
a great one.
Drift and enjoy. You know, I don't know. Enjoy slumber. Sometimes that's the only time you can get a break. Thanks. So who's here? What's going on? No, Psychora's here now. I don't want to wrap up. She's here. Unless you're starting. Are you starting the stream? Shibada?
What about Howard the Duck?
That wasn't a Mel Brooks film, was it? No. No, that was George Lucas. Brought his masterworks to that.
Great. More humans.
Sly Fox, thank you. Ignore the surly robot. You're appreciated. Oh, man. What is wrong with that robot? I'm so angry at that thing. Well, I just saw the trailer for the new game for Switch. The game is breathtakingly beautiful. Check up what? Grizz, what? Kind of reminds me of what? I guess we'll do it. Psychora, part-time streamer, part-time sorceress. Dun, dun, dun. What's going on? I still didn't get an answer. Bad 80s synth music. I'm still waiting for an answer. Still waiting for an answer. All right, oh, Cheryl is streaming. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. No, because then I can hand it off, because Ibidimon not streaming, so now we send it over to Psychora. And then Ibidimon be probably streaming later. Ibidimon streaming. All right, whatever. But let's wrap this up, because it's... I don't want to get out of this humid... Whatever. What are these things? Am I supposed to hop on these things, like, in a certain pattern to unlock the exit? Is that what this place is all about? Because I can't do that. She might be able to do it because she's tall and lanky, but I'd have trouble, like, doing that. I would do the one in the back first, then this one here, and then that one, and then a tiny one, and then the one next to the tiny one, and then this one here. And then I think the floor opens up and gives us candy. But that's how all these parks work. So just, keep that in mind next time you're in one. All right, that's it. We're out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for support. All that other fun stuff will be here Sunday. And thanks for the follow. And now we're going to wrap it up and do the Psychora raid, and then I'm going to be up to my eyeballs in video editing. I can't even say eyeballs. I have to say eye sockets. It's so silly. What?
My dad had to import Yellow Submarine vinyl. It had nowhere man a trick that us albums didn't. I want to find him a new one.
Oh! I don't know. Good luck with that.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, PG, Pauline, and chat. For the Horde.
For the Horde, because they're cooler. I don't like Alliance gnomes. They're like, oh look, we're all cute and gnomey like. I like the goblins who are like, hey, I'm a goblin here.
Thanks for the stream. Have a great rest of your week, Jim, Don, and PG. See you guys Sunday.
Later. All right, everybody go. Wrap it up. Psychora streamer, we're going to do the raid. We'll probably do it like right after the candy song. So we'll do the candy song, then we'll do the raid, and then, because I got a lot of stuff to do. Make dinner for Dawn. God. I mean, you've only been working 10 hours today already, so let's go.